again, we have warm undertone first, and then we have neutral. Even with the neutral, you start getting a little bit more washed out. And then we have cool. Yeah, definitely leaning more towards the warm.
That makes sense.
Now we're gonna look at each of the season palettes. So again, this is just 5 of the 11 colors that are in each of these palettes. It's just to give us a taste of the direction that we're heading.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the springs. So springs are bright and light in their colors, but they are warm palettes, so you're gonna see more of those red, orange, yellows
Got
in
it.
these ones. So we're gonna start with bright spring first. So these ones are too bright, too overpowering for you, so
Yeah,
I'm
it's
drawn
like
to the
it
color.
looks very neon.
Very, very in your face colors.
Yeah, I don't do good with neons. I like these.
See, these ones are a little bit too pastel for you, so it's starting to wash you out. Better than the brights.
Yeah.
But still a little bit too pastel for you.
Mm.
And then we have warm spring. These ones are better, but they're still reflecting on your face. So if you notice, this is starting to turn green and then yellowy and then red. It's kind of reflecting the color onto your face. So
Oh.
still a little bit too bright for you. But let's look at the autumns next. So autumns are the other warm palette. So you're still gonna see those red, orange, yellows, but they're gonna be darker and softer than the springs just were. So we have dark autumn first, much better. If you notice that your attention is drawn to your eyes instead of to the color, that means that it's a good color for you.
Mm.
Then we have warm autumn. I do like the warm autumn as well. There's some good colorings in here. And then soft autumn. See, these ones are too soft. They start to get too light. So it starts bringing out color from your face.
Oh.
So let's look at the dark and the soft back to back so that you can kind of see the difference between the two of those. So with this one, your eyes are like, they get darker, but in a good way. When we get to these softer colors, your skin tone again turns almost gray because it's not dark enough for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you need the darker tones. So now we're gonna look at the 2 cool palettes. Even though we've identified you as warm, I still want you to just see what these palettes look like. So we're gonna look at the winters. So winters are bright and dark in their colors, but they are cool palettes. So you're gonna see more of the green, blue, purples in these palettes.
Okay.
So we have dark winter first. So because these colors are dark, even though they're cool, they are still working for you. I like the dark autumn better, but I do like some of these dark winter
Yeah, I was
colors.
gonna say I like the blues.
Yeah, the blues aren't bad because they're darker, even though they're a cool color. Then we have cool winter. See, this one starts to turn you almost blue in your cheeks and underneath your eyes because the color is too cool. And then we have bright winter. Again, too bright in their colorings. But I don't mind some of these dark winter colors, so we'll see where we land there. And then last up we have the summer palettes. So summers are the other cool palette. They're gonna have more of those green, blue, purples, but they're gonna be lighter and softer than the winters just were. So we have cool summer first. Yeah, still really turns you blue. And then we have soft summer. These ones are just too muted in their colorings. I like the darker depth to the color. And then we have the light summer colors, and these ones are just too pastel. So I don't see any colors from summer coming into our palette.
Which is funny because those are all my favorite colors.
Yeah, I know it's hard sometimes to separate the colors that we love personally versus the colors that look best on us. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at metal colors. So metal colors again relates to any jewelry that is around your face, but rings and bracelets are more where you can mix metals that are outside of your palette. Okay. So we're gonna start with rose gold first. So rose gold is a little bit too light, too pastel, so it's again washing you out. Then we have silver, same thing. This one's starting to turn gray in your face. Then we have gold, like the gold a lot better. This one, it kind of enhances your skin tone in a really nice way and puts a lot more pigmentation into your lips. And then we have gunmetal. This one's not bad. If you were to do a silver, I would like it as a darker silver than a lighter silver. And then we have copper. Copper also is not bad. So I like gold the best, but gunmetal and copper are good secondary colors
Okay.
for you.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna move into neutrals. We're gonna start with light neutrals first.
Okay.
So we're gonna go through all of these and then we'll come back through and talk about them. So we have beige first, and we have white, and then we have antique white. Okay, so I actually prefer you in the beige over the white. The reason for that is with the beige, your skin tone looks more even, and I'm drawn to your face instead of to the color. When we get to this bright white, I'm drawn to this color before I'm drawn to your face. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have an antique white. The antique white isn't bad. I would prefer you in more of a cream like this if you're gonna do a white, but I like the beige the best.
Okay.
Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at medium neutrals. So we're gonna start with leather brown first. Love the leather brown. This one's really pretty. It also turns your eyes kind of this brown color. It kind of just enhances them a little bit more. Then we have camel. This is also a good warm toned color. So it's again, your skin looks even, everything looks like it's harmonized together. Then we have taupe gray. See, the taupe gray starts to turn you a little bit gray, starts to put almost like a gray film over your face. And then we have frost gray, same thing, starts to wash you out and take the coloring out of your skin. So let's look at the leather brown and the frost gray back to back. So we have the leather brown color, and then we have frost gray. Yeah, I like the leather brown the best for sure. So now we're gonna move into dark neutrals. So we're gonna look at black first. I'm a little bit torn on this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say black's not one of my strong colors, surprisingly.
I was like, it's a little bit too harsh for
Yeah,
you.
it's very overpowering on me. I've been
Right.
told that since I was a kid.
Yeah, so that's where it's just a little bit too much for you. And we have cappuccino, much better. So I like you in a darker brown than a full black.
Okay.
And then we have asphalt.
I kind of like this one.
I was like, this one's not bad. It's not pulling as much gray as some of the other grays were. So I do like the charcoal gray. And then we have navy.
I love navy.
Navy is a good color. I think the cappuccino is better for you, but the navy is still a good neutral go-to.
Okay.
And then we have cocoa brown.
I like this one.
This one isn't as good as the cappuccino. Not a bad color, but I want you to see these two back to back.
Okay, I'll focus on my face.
Focus on your face and your eyes. So with this one, it's really pulling my focus to your face. When we get to this lighter version, it doesn't
It
enhance
focuses
you.
on the color more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so this one is drawing focus more to you versus this is drawing focus to what you're wearing.
Got it.
And we're trying to draw people to your face and to your eyes with what you're wearing. So they're just subtle little differences that actually make a big difference in what you're wearing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So now we're going to start heading into each of the color groupings. So we're going to start with light pinks first.
Okay.
So we're going to start with a rose wine. So this is a warmer pink. It's still a little bit light for you. It's starts
I
to
kind
wash
of
you
like
out.
it.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It is more of a warm tone, so it's still harmonizing. It's just still washing you out a little bit more.
I
than
can
would
see like in my forehead.
in your forehead and in your cheeks and right underneath your eyes.
Okay. It does make my lips pop, I would say.
It does make your lips pop. Good observation.
This one kind of washes out my lips.
It washes you out a lot, yeah. And then this one, even more so.
Yeah.
So yeah, the more pastel we're getting, the less in harmony your skin is. And then we have magenta, which is just way too bright. It's drawing
it's
attention
too loud.
to you. Yeah. But I agree that this one isn't necessarily a bad color. It is harmonizing well. It's just a little bit too light. Like I want it to be just 2 shades darker for you. I'm still gonna put it in there, but I want to see how some of these darker pinks look on you to find what your best pink color is gonna be.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna head into dark pinks. So we have a Cersei first. I do like this one.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
I see like more color in my face.
Exactly. It brightens you up. Your lips are also more prominent with this one, and it just harmonizes well with all of your features. Then we have Merlot. I like the Merlot as well.
Me too.
This
I
is
like
good
it a
one.
lot.
Yeah. So this is another good.
It's
not,
like a burgundy almost,
Yeah,
right? I
exactly.
do like burgundy.
Yeah, great burgundy color. And then we have watermelon. I do like the watermelon as well.
I do too. It's
This
a
is
little
good one.
bright, but I do like it.
Yeah, it's a little bit bright, but it still is not overpowering you. I'm still drawn to your face.
Yeah.
And then we have fuchsia red. This one starts to wash you out, starts to turn you gray.
Yeah, I can see that under my
you
eyes.
see it like right,
Yeah,
right
it's like the
underneath
eye
your eyes.
bags.
But yeah, those first 3 are great colors. Are you starting to see it a little bit more as we go through it?
Yeah.
You can start to see like your kind of tells. Everyone has different things that kind of pop out as far as when a color looks good, what enhances them, and then when colors aren't in their palette, what kind of takes away from themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at reds. So reds are an innately warm color, however, they can lean cool by mixing them with blue. So we'll see kind of where we land with these. So we first have a red ochre color. This one's really pretty. I like this one.
Okay.
This is a good
I do
color.
like it.
It's more of a red mixed with brown, so it's making it more soft and darker, which is why it's working well. Then we have a chili pepper. This one is a little bit too bright, so it's drawing my attention to the color instead of to you. Then we have cherry tomato, also really bright.
Yeah, it's very like, looks like ketchup.
Yeah. And then we have a true red, and
This one's, it's not bad, but
it's not bad, it's not one of our best.
yeah.
So I prefer you in more of this
Like
red
a
ochre.
deeper, somewhat muted, but deeper overall.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. That kind of figures.
Yeah. That's what you feel like
Yeah,
you
because
kind of gravitate towards.
yeah, like in my clothes, because I noticed super bright colors wash me out. But I noticed black also washes me out.
Exactly. And that's the way that we're trending as well. The reason for that is super high saturated colors. If it's too bright for someone, it actually is taking the pigmentation away from them instead of adding to them. So with you, you're trending towards needing those darker colors to actually make you look brighter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna look at corals. So we're gonna start with a rust color first. I do like the rust.
I
on
do
you.
too.
This is a nice color. Then we have burnt sienna. This one's a little bit too light, so it's starting to pull like white into your face a little bit more.
I can see that.
And then we have coral, even more so. Your whole cheek is now white instead of having more pigmentation in it. Let's look at this rust and the coral back to back, just so you can see how it affects. So we have the rust color where you can see that you have a lot more pigmentation. And then when we get to the coral, it kind of takes everything out of your face. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna head into oranges.
Oh, that's a very loud.
These are
color.
all very bright. I'm gonna warn you. So we have a bright marigold first. It is really bright, but it's actually not as bad as I was thinking it was
Yeah,
gonna be.
same.
I do think you can actually pull off this color. A lot of times this reflects orange onto people, but for you it's actually not. It's harmonizing with your skin tone.
That's good.
Still a little bit bright. I wouldn't say this is like one of your best colors,
Yeah, same.
but it still is something that you're pulling off. Then we have vibrant orange. See, this one is not working as well as this
Yeah.
warmer orange. And then we have saffron. This one's pulling too much yellow into your skin tone. It's almost reflecting yellow, so it's making your skin tone look more yellow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, but I don't mind this, so I'm gonna put it in there. So next up, we have yellows. We're gonna look at golden yellow first. I do like the golden yellow. This is basically yellow mixed with brown. So because it has more of a warm base to it, it's working better for you. Then we have vibrant yellow. This one's way too bright.
Yeah.
And then we have pastel yellow, and this one's too pastel for you.
I do like it better than the last one.
Better than the last one for
Yeah.
sure, but it's still just taking out all that pigmentation from you.
Yeah, I could
The
see
first
that.
one is definitely our best. So now we're gonna head into greens. So we're gonna start with light greens first.
I do like that shade of green.
This shade.
Yeah.
So this is more of a softer, cooler green. So we'll see where we land with this, but this is turf green first. It's not bad, it's not great. It's kind of an in-between
Like a
color
neutral.
for you. Yeah, it's not that it's taking anything away from you, but it's also not emphasizing you in a good way. Then we have Kelly green. Kelly green isn't bad. Same kind of thing. It's not our best yet.
Yeah.
And then we have emerald. This one's too cool, so it's starting to turn you a little bit blue.
Yeah.
But let's look at the medium greens and see where we kind of land with those.
I feel like this one will be a good one.
Okay, I have a good feeling too. So we have avocado first. I like the avocado a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, this one really looks good with your skin tone and with your eyes. Then we have cactus. I also like the cactus. I actually like this one a little bit more.
Yeah.
This
It adds
one,
like more brightness.
it brightens up your face even more. And then we have bright chartreuse. This one's
It's
too
a
bright.
little too bright, yeah.
Too bright. So I like the cactus best, but the avocado is still a good color for you.
Okay.
Okay, so next up we're gonna move into teals. So we're gonna start with light teals first.
Okay.
So we have teal blue. I really like the teal blue.
Me too.
This is actually, I was expecting this to be too blue for you, but it actually is working really well. I think this might be as blue as you can get. We'll see as we go through the blue drapes, but I like that one. Then we have just straight teal. See, this one starts to add too much brightness underneath your eyes. I prefer you in this teal blue color. And then we have dusty jade green. These ones are too pastel. So it starts to
I
wash you
kind of
out.
see it like a green cast on
Yeah,
my face.
exactly. But with this one, it basically it's a little bit warmer of a blue, so it's looking better and it has more green in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And you can look at these side by side and see kind of the differences between the two colors. Do you see how this one is just a little bit more green mixed in with it versus this is a little bit softer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're gonna look at darker teals. So we have alpine green first. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's kind of, again, an in-between color. Then we have hunter green. Hunter green is better.
Yeah.
I like the hunter green for you. And then we have deep teal. This one's a little bit too cool.
Yeah.
It's pulling blue right underneath your
I can
eyes.
see that.
Yeah, I like you in the hunter green the best out of those. The alpine green, good one to keep in mind. I'm not going to put it in palette. I think that this teal blue is actually going to be better for you than the alpine green, but again, not a bad color, just not one of our best colors.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna look at blues. So we're gonna start with light blues.
That's my favorite color.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to try hard to separate
Okay.
your love for it and what looks best. Okay, so we have sky blue first. So this one does wash you out. It's pulling a lot of blueness underneath your eyes. If you
I can
notice,
see
there's
that,
more like unevenness in your skin. You notice the blemishing and the veins more so with this color than with some of the other colors we've looked at. Then we have turquoise. This one is too light, too bright.
It's a little better, I could see that.
It's a little bit better. It's more warm, so it's not as bad, but it's still drawing my attention to this color. Then we have cyan blue, which again is still drawing my attention. It's too bright. And then we have capri. Same thing, too light, too bright in its coloring. So none of the light blues. But let's see where we land with some of the darker blues. So we're gonna start with violet indigo first. I do like the violet indigo. It's not bad. It's a little bit dark.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
It's a little dark. Then we have bright cobalt. This one is too cool for you, so it's starting to pull blue underneath your eyes again.
Yeah.
And then we have lapis blue.
I do like this one.
This one's not bad. It's still pulling a lot of blue into your skin though. Because it's darker than the bright cobalt, it's working better. But this kind of goes in the category of the alpine green, where it's not a bad color, but it's not one of our best colors.
Mm.
Then we have gray blue. This one starts to turn you gray in your face. And then we have royal blue. Same thing, way too bright. I'm drawn to the color before I'm drawn to you. So no blues, but we do have some teals in there. Let's see where we land with the purples. So we're gonna start with light purples first.
Okay.
So we have amethyst first. So this is more of a warmer purple. I do like the amethyst on you. Then we have deep periwinkle. This one is too cool. Starts to wash you out and turn you blue. And then we have lavender. And this one, again, pulls all the pigmentation out of your skin. So it just leaves you with looking darker under the eyes and your lip coloring blending in with your skin tone.
Mm.
Okay, so last up we have dark purples. So we have straight dark purple first. Stunning. I like this one a lot.
Me too.
Very good color. Then we have deep lavender. This one starts to turn you
Wash me
purple
out,
and
yeah.
wash you out. Then we have royal purple. Same thing.
Nah, no.
Yeah, but that first one is a really good color. Okay. So this is gonna be your personalized palette up here. Do you have any ideas as to what palette you think you are?
I think I'm in autumn.
You are an autumn.
A deep autumn.
Not a deep autumn,
A
but
warm?
a warm autumn. Yes.
So a true autumn.
You are a true autumn.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna grab.
Okay, yeah, those were my. When I came in here, I'm like, I bet I'm gonna be a winter or an autumn.
I was interested to see how we landed with your undertone, but you definitely lean more into the warm side
Okay.
of the palettes. But since you lean more into needing the warmer colors, that's how we ended up in the autumn
That makes sense.
categories. So let me grab this booklet and we'll kind of talk through it all.